Welcome back. So, it's time for Van's route number 6. Which this one could be split into several sections, because we're seeing Reen's and Kevin's route hit a definitive end there. You can see that on the UI interface there. But Van's does carry on, so let's head on over to the final lie. We've got Elaine coming in, and Yorda. And someone else? Who's the someone else? Don't know. Yeah, the final lie. It's launch day, everyone. Still love that building. Such a majestic design. Fantastic. Love it.
As was discussed last night, Heiyue will be withdrawing from Anchorville.
You have my sincerest apologies, everyone. We're still in the process of assessing the area's safety, but once that's been verified, we can ill afford to linger here.
For now, we'll have a liaison stationed at the Kowloon Anchorville branch. That way, you'll have a direct line to us, should you need it.
Something tells me what you're feeding us isn't the full story. Whatever. So, you're all working together with Ashin and Gian, right?
That's correct. We've now confirmed the appearance of our former ruler. Consequently, Heiyue must band together and work as one, with the Li and Lu family heads leading from within.
While we would like nothing more than to stay and help, our priorities lie in returning to the fold for the time being. However, as soon as the dust has settled, we'll aid you in whatever way we can. You may hold me to that.
Oh, we will.
I wouldn't buy it if it were Sour's bastard bro saying that. But since it's you, fine. Alright, once we've wrapped things up on our end, I'll reach out through your liaison.
We've got some extra help on the way anyhow, so don't feel too bad. And that goes for you too, Mirabelle.
Even though I stuck around longer than I was supposed to, I still feel bad I can't see things through here. Not being able to provide A+ support when a problem pops up is a mark of shame for us concierges.
I know how you feel, seeing as how I've been unable to join Marduk in one of its foremost ventures.
No.
Take care of yourself, Mirabelle. Let's do our best, so that we may deliver a positive report to one another.
Reset. Yeah, you betcha.
Oh, yeah, and tell Kazuma I said good luck.
Sure thing. Okay, everyone, I'm rooting for ya.
Rootin' tootin'. Triple dot. It seems like Heiyue and Marduk are forming a united front ahead of the launch. I know Aden was kept in the dark, but I'm assuming you don't have any insider information either, right? The extent of my knowledge is that we're to provide the presidential office with our full support today. And their summoning Mirabelle denotes their intent to utilize every available resource to ensure the program's success. Okay, even if I don't know where sending Hermes into space should fall on the importance scale, we're dealing with these super strong mass guys, including people who should be dead. This isn't a small potatoes thing. Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of them, we still don't know who some of the other members are. True, after seeing last night's wacky-ass lineup, possibilities are damn near infinite. No. That's something I didn't cover in my theory section in the previous part. It's like, yeah, who the vestiges are. It's like, but I've been going through that as I go, haven't I? So it's like, yeah. And whether they were real or not is something we've yet to determine. At any rate, it sounds as though everything in Longlai, as well as another area, okay, is at last coming to a crescendo. It's a cry, yeah. We've little choice but to leave those matters in their hands, as ours will be full in dealing with our own predicament. Focus on the obstacles that lie ahead, and settle this using your signature Spriggan style. Yeah, that's the plan. While people in the real world and the underworld and the music suddenly went away, what's happening, are going about their lives, those master bozos are trying to pull something in the gap between them. And as fixers, who operate in that very space, probably the only ones who can are up to the task of unmasking their true goals and identities. Since Agnes isn't here, we gotta give it our 110%. I don't want to hear... Yeah. I don't want her or anyone else worrying a second longer. So let's give this our all. Right. I can get behind that. Same here. I imagine Agnes is having it rough, so I want nothing more than to put her mind at ease. I'll put in triple the effort so we can wrap this up as soon as humanly possible. That would be for the best, yes. Although Miss Bright is by her side, she is likely anxious about the announcement. Yeah, if I said I wasn't totally shocked by that bombshell, I'd be a big, fat liar. I mean, who'd have thought that Anya... Wait, did you already know this, Jack? Oh, well, I might have sniffed it out after swapping notes with Dingo and Bamotti. Crazy to think that little Missy was the daughter of the president of Calvard and the great-granddaughter of C. Epstein. Have to imagine the hole left by her and Ren has to be as wide as Umeria itself. You guys gonna be alright? Between the Almach and Crimson Beast cases, Agnes was your master key to resolving them, wasn't she? Kinda, yeah. That four-eyed desk jockey was talking like the CID might seize the Genesees themselves if the situation called for it. I get being cautious when the mass people's goals are a giant question mark, but still.
Miss Claudel, this is a message from President Gramhart. You will return to Edith tonight and stay in the presidential office rather than the dormitories. Tomorrow, I will have you attend the launch ceremony so you may formally reveal to the public your status as the president's daughter.
So we can keep an eye on her.
What?
What?
My God!
Hold on just a second, Mr. Kincaid.
You expect Agnes to up and leave just like that? Shouldn't she have a say in this?
Hey, Renee. Well, I'm not sure what the situation is on your side. I can't say I much appreciate you going over my head like this. Part-time or no, she is my employee. Don't you think you should have run this by me first?
Van.
My apologies for the lack of advanced notice, Mr. Arkwright. Be that as it may, surely you can understand our concern over leaving a relative of the head of state in such a dangerous situation, yes? Now, if you were to have a personal reason for wanting her to stay, that would be a different story.
Huh? I had heard the two of them went on a night patrol together yesterday. Could something have happened then?
It's all right, Van. Mr. Kincaid, I'm assuming we have to leave now, yes?
Yes! Now hold the phone! Yes, you don't have to go along with this.
That would be ideal, provided you wish to speak with the president before tomorrow.
Yes, I'd like that. My dad is going to be very busy with the program, so if I miss this window, we might not have time to talk. In that case, shall we be off?
Agnes.
Final chance to speak to your dad before you do something at the Trion Tower, maybe?
What a rotten employee I turned out to be, huh? I know I'm leaving in the middle of a 4SPG. I'm really sorry. I wish you all the best of luck. These opponents are formidable, but I know you can win. Though, just in case, I'd like you to take...
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to hand that over. So long as this current predicament remains unresolved, there is a risk it could be stolen.
So it can't Grendel. I mean, usually we need Anya's around, so you know.
As a contingency, see to it that all 8 of the devices, along with my daughter, are brought to Edith.
Interesting.
Those were President Gramhart's orders.
What? No.
But don't we have the altar cores?
Suppose I can understand that. We've contained the Jaeger and Mafia problem, but Ix and the Apostle are still out there. There's a non-zero chance this situation is just one giant smokescreen for what they're really trying to accomplish. Not to mention, there's still a foul stench wafted in the air. Edith's gonna be way safer than here.
And I've still got some suspicions that the foul stench is right in front of you.
And honestly, I think you're better off holding on to that, Agnes.
Van.
I appreciate your understanding.
The foul stench being him, in case you're wondering.
At the least, you have the replica you won at the auction to fall back on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's apparent that Epstein's legacy served as the inspiration for its design. Perhaps it can be a safeguard in the event of an emergency.
I suppose you were able to call upon that power 2 nights ago, even without Agnes and her Genesis being present.
Putting aside the question of how you know all that, we'll go ahead and take your word for it.
But even if the replicas were based off the Genesis...
It's time, young lady. Let's be off. I'll leave the rest in your hands, Inspector Daswani. The capital is sending additional support to Anchorville. Please work with them and the Guild to resolve the matter at hand.
Like you're giving us a choice. Well, if the CID is withdrawing, we'll need all the help we can get.
Miss Alton, I would advise returning to your Marduk-assigned tasks as soon as possible. As for you, you're free to do as you please, on the condition that you do not interfere with our plans.
Perish the thought, O ye of little faith. We wouldn't even dream of breaking our agreement, seeing as the ink has long since dried.
However, know that beyond the confines of its contents, we'll be acting in whatever ways we see fit.
You're on one heck of a power trip ordering us all around. But alright, I'll play along. For now.
Yes! It's going to be alright, Fairy.
Is it?
Look after Van and everyone else for me, okay? And good luck dealing with that masked woman. Oh, and also, promise me you'll stay safe. I want to see that nice cheery face when we all meet up again in Edith. Okay. It's a promise. We'll all come back safe, because your birthday party's right around the corner.
Right. We'll make it through just fine. I'm more worried about you, Agnes.
Same here. Like, why does she have to do this now, of all times?
With the abruptness of it all, announcement included. You can't blame us for questioning your motives.
Yeah, but he's not gonna tell us.
Yeah, and not to mention you wheeling out the sleek government car all fancy-like.
From my point of view, it all just seems a little too prepared.
Perhaps their concerns would be assuaged if I accompanied her.
Ren?
I turned over my remaining student council work to Odette and Albert before coming here. Provided your help arrives tomorrow as planned, your team should have sufficient manpower, yes?
More than enough, I'd say. You go with Agnes.
Very well. I'll do just that. Take care, everyone.
It is this roundabout way of Ren being like, look, I'm going to go check what's going on. I'll keep you informed of anything suspicious, all right? And Van's probably on board with it, being like, yep, you go do that for us. That feels like the conversation that actually happened there.
Thank you, Ren.
Were I the inflexible sort, I would take umbrage with such wanton unilateral decision-making, but I'll let the issue slide this time. You may come along. Incidentally, there are other seats available as well, so if we have any other volunteers, speak now.
Well, if you're offering, I'll hitch a ride too.
Grammy!
Not exactly what he meant, but...
Dominique.
I mean, we know she has some relation to everything going on.
You wish to come with us? For what reason?
Trion Tower reasons.
It's not because I have any business with the CID, in case you're wondering. I just need a ride. Not often I drop by this place.
Uh-huh.
Got some business to tend to in Edith, and I figure, why not see these girls get there safely while I'm at it? Plus, I'd save quite a bit not paying the cab fare. Why do you ask, anyway? You saying you don't want this old bat's company?
No, not at all.
Honestly speaking, it ain't a bad idea bringing her with you. She's a good companion to have in any situation, sticky or otherwise.
That's quite the understatement. If you come along, I'd like to inquire as to what this business of yours entails on the way over.
Indeed.
I certainly wouldn't object to you joining. Thanks in advance for looking after us, Dominique.
Please. No thanks necessary.
That won't be necessary.
Unbelievable! First, you were incommunicado since yesterday, and now you're up and disappearing on me?
Sorry, Judith. If you don't mind, give my best to your mom, all right? Oh, and one last thing. Remember that I'm of the bygone generation. You're the star now, so settling things here is gonna fall to you. If you will, Arkwright, Roaring Lion, and everyone else, help her see this all to its natural conclusion.
We'll try.
It's just secret this and secret that with you, huh?
It is a pattern, yes.
Understood, Dominique. We'll be counting on you, too.
I know I keep saying this, but please, be careful, everyone. And if you're not done by the time of tomorrow's launch, I'll make a beeline for Anchorville as soon as I'm able.
I would hope we'd be done by then. I'd rather it be us making a beeline back, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can throw you the birthday party to end all birthday parties.
I'll bust out the hard stuff, and we can all get wasted.
No, not all of us, no.
Must I remind you this is a minor's party? Anyhow, even if it's only a little, I'd like to assist with the preparations.
Yumes is excited about it too, so let's not let her down. We'll get this done, then meet back up in the capital. Once you finished everything on your end, why don't you get a head start on sorting the mountain of paperwork at the office?
Putting her to work?
Okay, I'll do just that.
Dear me. Well then, shall we be off?
One last thing. Regardless of whether Elaine and any other helpers come tomorrow,
Yes?
you had better make it out of this alive, Van.
Okay.
Who do you think you're talking to? We'll have this squared away in record time. And after that, we're gonna blow the lid off your shady-ass plans. Better be ready.
Wonder if that's what he wants. Be like, please stay alive so you can try and combat what I've got to do. Maybe?
You're welcome to try.
What is going on with Renee? I've not got a beeline on at this point. Triple dot. Having those schoolgirls worrying about us kind of pisses me off. Can't blame them entirely though, especially after seeing what that redhead bastard can do. Yeah, and that masked soldier was really strong too. Wonder, could she be someone who's alive like Ix? Or is she more like those two from yesterday? Depending on the answer, the list of possible candidates would be entirely dissimilar. There's also the matter of who created the white replicas. That's still a big unknown. Not at this point. Ugh, why isn't Grammy ever around when you need her? Calm yourself, Judith. Remember what you told me. She tasked you with settling this whole affair. Found the wounds. Knowing that, and knowing my mother, she more than likely had a hand in all this. Her involvement could very well have begun when she received her compact all those years ago, yes. What? Yeah. The Phantonox, right? Exterior is of modern make, but inside of it is an antique ornament. Often reacts to the Genesis, including when she transforms, as I recall. Huh. Maybe there's more to why the old lady went with Anya's than she was letting on. Clearly! I mean, you know, we know more. Fine then. As the current holder of the mantle, it's up to me to face these evildoers head-on and bring down the hammer of justice. That's my duty as the Phantom Thief Grimcat and as a member of the Spriggan team. Heck yeah, Judith. That's cool and all, but still technically haven't hired you on as a temp, you know? Wow, looks like another S-tier piece of intel just fell right into our laps. Shame we can't capitalize on it. How much of our dirty laundry they know. Between the President's project and the enigmatic vestiges, it's only natural for one to be in a fog. That goes with the territory. What matters is that you find the path to take as well as the means by which you reach its end. Such a thing should be decided on as a group, rather than by Van alone. Wouldn't you agree? I know I told you all we came to Ankerville because of Yorda's request. But thanks to these white replicas, and after seeing the identities of those two masked guys, got another reason to stick around. Even if we put aside the connection that stuff has to the President's project, there's one simple truth ringing out in my mind. We gotta put a stop to what the Apostle and Ix are planning, and then drive them out of this place. Might as well unmask the Apostle and the soldiers too while we're at it. That's the end I want to reach with this Ford SPG. You all feel the same way? Totally. I'm down with the tactical objective. Just add we'll beat that ever-loving shit out of them to it, and I'm game. I have no objections myself. We may even be able to confirm the origins of the white replicas along the way. This falls in line with my crisis management duties, so I'll aid you to the fullest extent of my abilities. Goes without saying, I'm with you all the way. We'll kick them out of the city and into next week. Seems we have an accord then. Very well. You have my support as well. As Judith's predecessor, and as a resident of this city, I'll be happy to provide whatever help I can. Don't forget about us. I'm still charging a fee for my services, but I'll give you the friend discount. Appreciate that. And I'm in your debt, Master. Chloe.
I can pitch in too, I guess. As long as you hire me as a temp again.
It's your order.
Seems I made the right decision in having him bring us here first thing in the morning.
Elaine! And Yorda! Oh well, you made it.
Indeed. I asked Giordano to take us here as quickly as he could. Though frankly, I'm still somewhat concerned about Yorda's condition.
Like I said, I'm fine. Really. That doctor said I'm good, so I'm good. I heard about yesterday. Sounds like things hit the fan.
Oh, yes.
Also heard Ix hasn't shown up yet, even though he's supposed to be lurking around, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't make sense for him to bail after he lured us here in the first place. I wouldn't say he lured us here. The redhead, the sleazy pile of shit, and the soldier woman are off the game board. The next ones to try and make a move are probably going to be the brat and the apostle guy, or whatever we call him.
Thought so. In that case, let me join you as a part-timer. Number 15 and that Agnes girl went back to the capital, right?
Yeah, they did. And that reminds me, didn't you call them last night, Fan? Yeah, but we didn't get to talk for long.
I have to wonder what exactly Renee and the CID are plotting with respect to Agnes's announcement. At the very least, I'm sure they'll go to great pains to ensure her safety. And if Ren's with her, there's likely nothing to worry about. The issue is that without them, your offensive capabilities will be greatly diminished. That's why I intend to help make up the difference. I'm here to assist, as both a bracer and as an ally.
Phew! I can feel my stress levels going right through the roof now that you're here. Okay. With the threat level being currently unknown, your presence is a great relief. Nice to add a reliable collaborator and part-timer to the deck. This is working out just like I hoped. You're our aces in the hole, so don't let them down. Doom, doom, doom. It's the name of the game, everyone. Oh my, the easternmost part of the Republic, Central Ishkal Mountains, Kunlun Basin. Zeku Space Base.
Hurry and bring that in.
There's less than 6 hours until the launch.
2-stage to orbit. Rocket. Excalibur.
Get those final checks on Excalibur done, people. And do the same for the mobile space unit. Now seal off the fairing once the Major comes in at noon. Oh, there better not be a single scratch or a screw out of place. You hear me?
Yes, sir!
Okay, I think we're all set now. Though I'm still worried about how she'll handle the G-forces in the cockpit.
I believe you should place more faith in the Major. She has undergone the simulation countless times, achieving better results than those of the previous 2 launches on every run. I've no doubt whatsoever that she will overcome the G-forces in that mobile unit.
Yeah, you're probably right, as always. If anyone can do it, Major Amelia can.
Yes.
She blew us all away with her skills during that illusory coup last spring.
I assume you're thinking about Katra and Professor Hamilton, yes?
I mean, yeah, they're in dire situations in different regards. Ooh. Hello, random fan.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, we were there together during that whole thing. If it weren't for them, I would have completely lost sight of myself. And now... Now, Katra's charging headfirst into danger. And not only has the professor been unreachable, she might be a wanted criminal, even if unofficially.
Definitely by the church.
Also, about that hatch you designed for the secret phase.
Secret phase hatch? And considering the size of it... Huh. So expanding some of the theories I had again previous part. So I'm assuming the central... Because, you know, I mentioned the idea that maybe there's a nuke inside the rocket. And I was thinking maybe with the other rockets that have been launched up previously, there's some with them as well. So maybe potentially, you know, we've had the 2 previous, launches than this one, there would potentially be 3 nukes up there, something of that level of technology. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe it is the main rocket is to just deliver EMAs up there. And there's actually other missiles? Like, how many of these hatches are there?
That's not your domain. The Major's post-launch life support system is where your attention needs to be placed. Professor Hamilton, Katra, and you each have paths you must follow, and naturally, I have one I must tread as well. That's as far as this project is concerned, anyhow. Confirming the professor's well-being and dealing with that other affair are separate matters entirely.
Right. And for the sake of those things, we have to do whatever it takes to make this project a success.
I like this guy. He's got a heart. He's cold in his approach, but he's got a heart to him. And it very much comes across.
Oh, speaking of that other affair, I wasn't the only one who was surprised when they approached us about it in April, right?
Not in the least. They ought to be nearing the final stages of their plan also.
Sounds like Arkwright's group has been having a rough time of it in Anchorville. Lot of that going around, huh? Those Thors people ran into some trouble too, seems like. Putting the issue of the outsiders aside, all the Aerospace Force and I can do is our jobs. Like I did 3 years ago, and like I did as a courier.
Well spoken, my dear Hermes. Please be safe out there. When you return home, I'll treat you to my newest cocktail.
Cool. Gives me something to look forward to. Thanks, Bermati.
Mission control, okay. Let's begin the experiment. No.
Diagnostics on Prometheus 4 sensors complete. No abnormalities detected. Upper atmospheric conditions are stable. Chance of precipitation before 3 p.m. is at 2%.
Report. The maintenance team is conducting their final checks.
The CID has completed their media response strategy. The official footage for each scenario is ready to broadcast to the general public as well.
This is Haring, calling from Zeku Space Base. Good morning, Mr. President. At 1200 hours today, Major Amelia Haring will be on standby aboard the spacecraft. All procedures and preparations, including for the answerers, have been completed. We expect the final phase to begin on schedule.
The answerers?
Understood.
The answerers?
You have my gratitude, General Haring. For 3 years, you've gone along with your former subordinate's absurd, selfish plan. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
There's no need to thank me, Lieutenant Colonel Roy. It was you who charted this course and followed it through. All for the sake of Calvard's, no, Zamuria's future. Admittedly, the solution is high-handed and undeniably self-righteous. Yet, I see no other way forward. No one else in history could have gotten us to this point. No one, except for the relentless Roy Gramhart.
General.
The operation will begin at 1300 hours as scheduled. I leave the final order of Project Leviathan to you, Mr. President.
Very well. I'll be going down to the underground control center 2 hours from now.
What? Are you serious? Okay, I think I understand. Even if I didn't quite follow everything you said. But, Dad... Are you sure you're okay with this?
What was said?
Sophie. Lilia. You can rest easy. I will not allow this world to come to an end. I swear this, as the President of the Republic, as one Zemurian of many, and above all, as the father of my only daughter. I'll do everything I can to ensure she has a future.
Lilia, that was it. I was close on the Illy. Oh. It's the glowy name of the game, everyone. The final lie. What was said there? Well, here we are, launch day. It's only morning, and I can already smell the excitement in the air. Yeah, I could feel it back in Edith too. It's weird now, though, especially after what happened yesterday. It's like the people don't even remember or care that Ankerville was under attack last night. There may be some form of cognitive manipulation at play here. Then we better get our bums in gear and find some leads on this and those masked villains. The police and the guild may well have picked up a clue or two already. Perhaps we ought to speak to them. While on the subject, did I hear you inform Swanee that half of the experienced bracers remained here? That's right. The other half would return to Edith already. The guild and the police are prepared to work together, if the need arises. It reminds me, those two gamblers gonna stay behind and gather information? Seems like it. They're working with Bamai to get intel from in and out of Calvert. I overheard Jack saying he was gonna drop by Sheena's store. Better not be going day drinking today of all days. If that happens, I'm pretty sure Hal will send him home in an ambulance. Oh, speaking of injured people. Your Abby's still in town, right, Alan? Ah, man, you would have made me remember. Even if Hayway left his ass behind. Well, he did break his leg, so they probably didn't have much choice. Wasn't he admitted to the general hospital? Yes, and evidently they completed his treatment last night. Perhaps we should pay him a visit. No. Anything but that. Not giving that deadbeat a second more of my time. Too bad. I'm already thinking of adding that to our itinerary. Okay, temp part-timer. You're feeling up to it? Want to do a little investigating? Sure. I can handle whatever work you throw at me. Even when I'm not using my shadow powers, conducting espionage is as easy as taking candy from a baby. Well, someone's confident. Alright, it's 7:30 now. Better get to it? Yeah, okay everyone. Time to begin our final round of the city. Tamam! Let's get this done on Anya's behalf. Right. And we can hurry on back to the capital. Agnes and Ren left the party. Elaine and Yoda have joined the party. Which means what we want to do, make sure, tactics-wise, party's adjusted correctly. Skills do you have again? I'm sure. It's like, I know Elaine's got what I want. It's like, You need it again to see about sorting equipment and stuff, though. Make sure everyone's sorted, like you four especially at this point. Just kind of want to steal what you've got down here. Really. Really. Let's see here. Let's swing by a few places. We've got 2 4SPGs. We've got a few key events. So let's actually start up around here. Is she gonna sing again? No humming. Oh. How disappointing. How very disappointing. Today is the day humanity finally reaches space. Everyone here is really excited for the big launch. We've been really busy preparing for the ceremony in City Hall. Hopefully things start to calm down by the time the broadcast starts. Hopefully. We've got the shop down there, which means we've got the guy. Ankerville is such a quaint, peaceful city. Especially love how clear the morning air is. And though things do seem a touch livelier than usual this morning. Having fun is all well and good. But with an event this big, I find that the greater the enthusiasm, the shorter it lasts. That's why I prefer to treasure the more peaceful days. Oh, fair dues, mate, fair dues. Do. So quiet, isn't it? Meow. Meow. Like, who decided? Who decided at Falcom to put the cat there? Just wonder. You gotta sometimes wonder about these little things. Does it actually have anything on its belly? Which seems to be its pattern, its stripes. Yeah, someone decided to put the cat there, so... You know. It's finally the day of the launch. I saw whole city's clearly excited. I'm going to be helping out with the radio program, so I'm a little nervous. But I've got to keep it together. I even went out of my way to put up that post. What SPG? Righto.
Today's the big day.
Isn't it? Woo! What was that noise? I heard Dominique was back, but it sounds like she's already gone again. She's just like a cat. That woman. Always going in and out whenever she pleases. Suppose that's part of her charm. I'll just have to leave her gift here. Today is practically a festival, right? What better time to give someone you care about a gift? Now that I've barged in here before Chat Noir is even open, I better help set up. Or maybe I'd best relax behind the counter out of the way. I'm sure Mother has her own plans, seeing as she's the first generation Grimcat. But as her daughter, I really wish she wouldn't just decide things on her own all the time. Anyway, I'll continue to provide all of you with support. I may be last year's model, but I'm still a Grimcat. You can count on me to fulfill my duties. I mean, you're looking good for last year's model, I will say. Like, damn. Damn! I'll continue providing all of you with support. I may be last year's model, but I'm still a Grimcat. You can count on me to fulfill my duties. Like, the style of it, the design, everything, the hair. It's like, damn. You look good.
Go on, give it a taste.
You look really good. A gift for Rosette. Ooh, lovely.
Just let me know if you need me.
I'll rest. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Items. Let's see about some of this food then.
Love me a sugar rush.
Do you? That's never come up before. He likes a sugar rush?
We have all kinds of fresh vegetables.
I bet you do. Today is supposed to be a day of celebration, but Lanka just up and left this morning. She never listens to a word I say. Stop being so dramatic, Ivan. Lanka seems to be having fun. She's at that age, you know. Just watch over her like a good dad should. Huh, that how it goes. I mean, I guess Lanka's got a good head on her shoulders. Seems like any other morning. People really have forgotten what happened last night. This muddling of people's perceptions seems different from the scarlet fog that covered Langport last year. Huh. So it's the work of a fake, is it? All stuff we need to be cautious of as we look into things. Are you grey as well? Nope. Welcome. Things sure are lively this morning. Must be because of that rocket launch. The whole city's bustling. I'm going to throw myself to my work so I can watch the broadcast during my lunch break. Hopefully Lanka will make it back by then.
Let's see.
Now then, time to get some groceries. Things are going to be busy at Chat Noir come the rocket launch, so we need to be ready. Last night wasn't a dream, right? Well, she remembers. Some of the regulars who hunkered down with us don't seem to remember what happened. Yes, well, we're not so sure either. You just focus on work, Shannon, okay? You won't let those guys have their way with this city anymore. I promise. Judith. I don't really know what's going on, but I wish you the best of luck today. It'd be impossible not to think about last night, but I'll do what I can. I wish you the best of luck today, everyone. Oh, good morning. Buying books to start your day, huh? I really didn't get enough sleep last night. I just couldn't keep my eyes shut. But today is the day. There's going to be tourists galore this afternoon. I'm going to pull up my sleeves and sell all of the Judith merch I've got in stock. Looks like Daisy's been affected too. Yeah, that's not what you'd say if you remembered last night. Does seem like some folks around here remember things though. Is someone going to be very confused? Quickies? What's a quickie? A cookbook with tips on baking quickies.
Thanks a bunch.
No idea. No idea. Ah, welcome. You're early this morning. Excited for the rocket launch? I'm still getting ready to open up, but you're free to take a look. I made sure to stock all kinds of food and celebratory merch just for today. Let's make it a good one. Okay. By the way, the other families showed up suddenly last night. But Nudie accepted everything. I'm so glad. So proud of my grandson. What a relief. Aww.
Why, hello.
Hello there. This is a wild goose chase, this isn't it? Eat a newsletter. Okay. Anything to trade? You can get some more of these, potentially. Yeah, that debuff immunity ones. They're very nice. HP up base. I'm gonna get some of them, actually. It's like, yeah, they're very nice with that debuff immunity. More so, I'd say, than the craft points now, with all the different things we've got going on. Like, the debuff immunity is just like, yeah. That is so good. Let's actually get some more U material, because I might actually get some more of them. Can make another one. Let's give another armor one. It's like, I just feel like that's much better than some of the other things we've got going. Really? I suppose I could swap that for that. Suppose.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. I was shocked, but I feel like all of us have a weight lifted off our shoulders. I hope to get to see them again. Both Marina and my other parents. Oh, I know. Might be nice to go visit them next time. I'll have to talk to Mum and everyone about it, but I'm looking forward to it. I like how that works out. Are you working today too? It must be tough having to be up so early in the morning. If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, so we've got a dot over there. Don't want to do the Forest PG yet. This little kid dancing. We've arrived in Ankerville. Thank you for riding the night bus. We're finally here. Guess I'll relax until noon. Is that when the rocket launches? The launch is scheduled for 1 in the afternoon. I believe a vehicle will be broadcasting in the city. Wow, can't wait. Well, we've got a handful of extra buses running today, so everything's been real busy. Pretty worried about how traffic will be during the next few hours. Still, this is one of the biggest events of our lifetimes. We can do it. Yeah, we'll avoid the Forest PG for now. She's fishing. Oh, not a fan myself, as you know, but still. You sure seem happy this morning. There aren't really that many adults who'll fish with her this much. Still have to be careful, even though you're with a grown-up, okay? Adorable. Well, now, this young girl is quite skilled for her age. She's already got a number of fish. She doesn't say much, but her earnest passion for the sport really comes through. I look forward to her future as an angler. I'd even love to fish with her one day. Aww. Cute. Alright, lads. Are you curious about the Hashim fellow? Seems like he's been on your mind since yesterday. I was trying not to be obvious, but I guess you can see right through me. Yeah, I won't deny it, I'm just hoping my sister finds happiness. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little lonely or disappointed. So you've been observing him to make sure you can leave her in his hands? Pretty much. Honestly, I'm still not sure. Carol seems to trust him, and he certainly seems sincere. This might just be her chance to find true happiness. I gotta say, saying it out loud does leave me feeling empty. All the more reason to get over it and move on. You really are strong, Raymond. I see. You made the right choice, Raymond. I'm rooting for the both of you. As your best friend. Ashim put himself at the risk of to protect my sister last night. This came as a shock. Well, I know how serious he is about her. But no choice but to accept the situation. It's all up to how Carol feels. That's all there is to it. Let's get down here.
Capital toward Longley currently stretches.
Did you see? The broadcast trucks have been out since this morning. They're getting close now. I'll be cooking up a storm today. Feel like I had the exact same thought yesterday. But I can't really remember it clearly. Man, am I going crazy? What's this music? I've got everything I need, so what's left to do is cook. Feels like a lot happened last night. I don't really remember. Must have drank too much, yeah. Giordano? I can't remember how to say it now. Gio. Thank you for your help this morning, Gio. Even though it was so early. It was like 5 in the morning. Surprised you agreed to drive us at all. All I did was answer the call. More importantly, little lady, you alright? Like you managed to get some rest on the ride over. Yeah, I'm all good now. The trip was nice and comfortable. Car didn't shake even when you were putting the pedal to the metal. I was quite impressed. As far as cars go, his driving can even rival air miss. Especially when you take all his shortcuts into account. Give me some time and I promise I'll make it up to you for driving them out this way. Like that, brother. I don't know what you guys are up to, but hang in there. I used to do long-distance driving back in the day. Took people all around the Republic. I'd come here all the time, baby. La Nuit de Chat Noir. Over there. Favorite of mine. I was hoping to drop in, but they're not open yet. Guess I'll kill some time before heading over. My, these skewers are pretty good. Each piece of meat has been carefully grilled. The sauce is great, but I bet it'd be delicious even with only a touch of salt. Wait, didn't I come here to look at a real estate? How did I end up touring the food? Still, I can't deny there's a lot of delicious cuisine. Maybe this isn't such a bad idea. Feels less like I'm assessing the real estate and more like I'm assessing the city. And maybe that's not such a bad idea, even if it doesn't turn into a paycheck. I think I made the right choice. Oh, you got more. You know, I had this awful dream last night. I was running away from all these monsters. Before I knew it, I was lying in my hotel bed. Serves me right for drinking too much. Today's the day of the rocket launch, which means I've got to get over this hangover. I had to cooperate with the investigation till late last night. I'm so tired. Maybe I should just skip work this morning. Surely nobody would give me any lip after all that overtime. Still, if someone calls for me, I'll go in. I do have a responsibility as a pharmacist. Ugh. The rocket launch was supposed to be just after noon, right? I wonder if I'll be able to catch it during my lunch break. I guess that'll be what gets me through the day. I imagine Kevin's about, right? Right? Probably a little scene as we arrive? Yeah. Figures Agnes wouldn't come. Not that we even know what her situation is. Thought I said they'd be making a big reveal of her as Grandma's kid at the launch ceremony, right? In that case, she's probably tied up with all sorts of prep work. That's the natural assumption, at any rate. Still, if not even Ren can make it, that's another big blow to our collective strength. Well, it is what it is. No other choice but to make the best of it. Better keep ourselves together or we'll be in for heavy sighs and disappointed head shakes when they get back. Indeed, we owe it to them to do nothing less. Oh, abruptly to the menu. We've not got Kevin around. Kevin not even around. So is this going to be the point? I mean, Celise is here, so yeah, this is going to be the point before Kevin's team arrived, right? No? No? Tempted to give the goddess a real earful for this mess, I swear, but better or worse, the end's in sight. Sorry, Katra. Yeah, so it's like, it's just before certain points, because it's like Celise is still here on this one. So it's like, It's just trying to get all the timing of everything, and like, what domains can we even go to? Yeah, so we've still got the Ashen Woods as an option up there, but that's probably because we've already done it on Kevin's route. Yeah. Let's get out of here and go to the shop up there. There's his car.
Oh, this is incredible.
Apparently, they're going to be broadcasting all morning, so they asked me to look over the relay equipment. They want to broadcast at the venue in City Hall too, so I'm running all over the place. Curious about what's got you in the braces on edge. But I'll stick to my job. If you need anything, let me know sooner rather than later. What you got
Need
then?
any maintenance? I'm your gal.
Nothing there. Plugins. Nothing on the plugins. Custom. Do we need any of yours unlocked? No, I'm okay with leaving that for now then. Exchange, we may as well swap that all out. Money, money, money,
Come
money,
again.
money.
Need any maintenance? I'm your gal.
Okay, let's get equipment sorted. Just in case we have to use you guys, it's always wise to make sure we've got those at least. Yeah, we've got that one. It's like this one is like I'm looking at that one because it's gonna be better. Illuminati. She's not around anymore. Alright, we'll leave the rest as is for now. Let's get like the latest ones. So I can't do that. Leave it be, we'll leave it be.
Come again.
Indeed. I'm heading out on patrol. Alright, good luck out there. Officer Jackson's got to be so reliable all of a sudden. Did something happen last night? Yes. Inspector DeSwani and the others have been on edge. Maybe they're strengthening security for today's ceremony? Yeah. I have been feeling strangely confident this morning, like I can stand up against anything. Just leave this morning patrol to me. It'll be a busy day for sure, but maybe once we're over this hump, I'll invite Francis out for a meal. Oh, good luck, mate. Tried talking to the local police about what happened last night. Yes. But it felt like we weren't even having the same conversation. We're so relaxed despite everything that happened. What's going on? It's trying to freak me out. It'd be more concerning for the people that do remember. It would be very confusing. Broadcasting vehicles are stationed as planned. We'll be able to catch the presidential office's announcement during the ceremony. Things are already so busy. It's only the morning. I cannot say whether their timing was purposeful, but we must stop them nonetheless. Bannings. What now? Trouble with the catering? Yeah, apparently it's running late due to traffic. Schedule was already pretty tight, so it doesn't look like they'll make it in time. We better find a way to make them make it on time. I'll contact anyone who might be able to send people to... Seems like things are pretty chaotic. Yeah, Capital's probably even crazier. Wonder how things are going back there. But for now, we need to focus on Ankerville. Exactly, let's track down those masks. Adjust the programming at the venue. I'll see who I can contact that might be able to help. Let's get a move on. Right, so I'm going to use this as a place to end this part, and we'll see what's going on with the bracers, the police, and the mayor, isn't it? It's the mayor? Yeah. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.